welcome to the house. The one they talking about, word of mouth. The Boxing Playhouse, without a doubt. All the latest and greatest boxing news, that's what it's all about.
What's up, guys? This is Sakura A from Boxing Playhouse, and tonight I am staying up a little bit late because I got some things to talk about with a hot up-and-coming talent called Rufino Baked Chicken. Oh yes, that's Lewis. And when I tell you that he's made some major changes in his camp this time, and he's only he is only the second professional bout that's going to be on this creator clash event full of YouTubers and influencers. So he's got to do us proud for sure. Let's go ahead and welcome to the show TNK Boxing Promotions boxer, and his name is Baked Chicken, baby.
Hey, what it do? How you doing, Mr. Core? I appreciate y'all. You know, Boxing Playhouse is a good thing to me. I love y'all.
Well, yes. We definitely love some baked chicken.
Yeah.
You have given us some great moments in the past that we know we can count on, and at every fight that we help participate in. And you know, we would not be Boxing Playhouse if I didn't talk about the infamous rematch, maybe possibly in the works for TNK Boxing Promotions Fight Night on the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame card coming up on June 17th. So let us know, is this a possibility? Are you thinking about doing this rematch?
Hey, it's already signed. It's set in stone. So, yeah, I'm just ready to get this rematch on, you know, more patient, more humble. So it's going to be very, very different. Y'all going to see different greatness come out. Camp being different, camp being, you know, great. Working different, sparring with different people. I just been getting to it. So that was a big thing for me. That rematch, most definitely. He's been kind of dodging, so I finally kept like irritating him to sign it, and so he signed the contract for the Boxing Hall of Fame event again, June 17th. I will be back in the building facing Roscoe.
Well, Roscoe is a true character. So this is something that we can definitely count on being entertained with. You know, I don't want to, what do they say, count your chickens before they hatch, but you are in a fight coming up tomorrow, and this is called the Creator Clash, and it's a bunch of celebrity influencers going at it toe to toe. And you and Hot Rod Kalaji are the only two representing the real world of professional bouts. So how do you feel about being chosen as one of those, you know, people that's going to show them how to box, how it really goes down?
I feel great, man, just to get that opportunity. When Jesus called me, it was just like, hey, man, I got a fight for you May 14th. It's a big YouTube event. You don't have to stress yourself to sell no tickets. You just come and showcase your talent. So it was just a big opportunity. And just to fight in the Yingaling Center alone, you know, it's going to be a lot of great people there as far as promoters. And then, like you say, the creators class and all them YouTubers, man. It was crazy today at weigh-ins because I hadn't seen so many people like that. And then they got millions of subscribers and stuff like that. So for me to get that opportunity to showcase that, this going to be mostly worldwide. And it brings me a better way to, you know, connect with other people outside the States and just different promoters. And never know what could come out of this opportunity. So I'm just blessed with this opportunity. You know, I thank God, thank everybody who supported me and wanted me to be in this bout.
I mean, it's definitely a great way to get your name out there, but you've got to definitely perform to the point where it makes them want to continue to follow you. And I mean, I'm hearing that it's record-breaking sales for any combat sports or entertainment arena dealing with combat sports at this particular you know, venue, because we're talking about this formerly known as the Sundome. So now we're talking about, the Euglin Center. And the thing about the Euglin Center that really, really, really makes it difficult to have a fight there because it's just so huge, so many seats. And it's nice to see that Tampa Bay is coming out to see any type of sporting event there at this point, especially when it comes to boxing. Those YouTubers and those influencers, they've done a great job of hyping up the fights. And we're talking about massive crowds tomorrow. I mean, did you realize that it was going to be that type of huge event?
I knew it was gonna be big once he said Yingling Center. My eyes was like, huh? Me, Yingling Center? So it's like, wow, because I've been there and watched other people fight there, so I know how big the crowd gonna be, and I'm expecting that big crowd and everything. So I gotta perform great. I got to. It's so many people gonna be in there. It's gonna be my first big crowd. So it's gonna warm me up and get me ready for the next big thing coming around. And
Right.
it's gonna be my first time, so I ain't nervous. I'm kind of a little more excited than nervous. It's like, okay, I get to fight in front of more people early for to be my third professional bout. So that's why I say it's a big blessing because man, I really get to showcase my talents, and I got chose out of anybody. They could have chose anybody else, but they chose me. So I feel like I gotta be entertaining. I gotta show out. I gotta do my thing and show them what baked chicken do.
Absolutely. If only they knew. I mean, I have to know though, because we weren't able to make the weigh in, but like, I mean, did you do anything close to what you and Roscoe did at your weigh-ins last time? Because that had to be entertaining if you were in that mode.
Yeah, I was in the same mode, but I was just a little bit more humble with it and showing him like I mean business. So I don't really want to talk. I'm gonna show you tomorrow, and
Gotcha.
I'm a yeah, it's gonna be real dangerous tomorrow. But I got close up in his face, so he know that I'm here.
Hey, I mean, we got to do what we got to do in these things. And there's something to be said about emotional, the emotional or the mental in this boxing game, because I mean, if you stare him down real good, like, he's going to be a little timid in there tomorrow. Now, from what I saw in the pictures, he did look like he was a little larger than you. So, I mean, do you think that you both would end up like rehydrating and coming in larger than
Uh,
today?
Not really. He came in 2 pounds larger, or he 155. I came in 153. I don't really think it really makes a difference because, like I said, I've been sparring with people bigger than him anyway, so I'm
Right.
ready. And then he actually drained himself to me because he used to fight at 175. So he
Oh,
came all the way down to 154, and he actually was skinnier than me. I think it's just the pictures that look like that, but he's actually smaller. He had on shoes, so it made him look a little taller, but
okay.
really too much taller than me. But I'm gonna put it on him tomorrow and break him down.
All right. Well, that's what we're looking forward to seeing. Now, tell us a little bit about the people that you've been training with in this camp.
Okay, I've been training out at Plant City Boxing with
That's right. Plant
Jose.
City, baby.
Big shout out to Jose Rodriguez. One thing
Yes.
about him, like he pushed me even through the bell. Like the bell can ring and it can be red, and when I try to slow down, no, he on me. So I'm better. I'm better at conditioning, my stamina, my IQ, my ring control. Like he's taught me so much different things, and then I was sparring with so many different people that he was bringing into the gym, and a couple people that was already there. So he put me under a lot of pressure to keep pressuring me to keep my wind up, and just every day is something different, and it's something hard, but it's something that builds me and help me, and it helped me more mentally to know to calm down, to pick my shots, not rush up, just be more patient and more humble, because it's like he told me, this what you do, this what you come to do, this boxing, man. We don't play in here. This what you gonna do. You push up, you slow down, you control everything. So I have
Right.
learned so much different stuff from Jose and just Jason Crosby pushing up on me, putting the weight on me.
Yes, good
Um,
Jason.
yeah, big
Amazing.
shout out to him. So man, he's pushed me a lot too, and they just put so much, belief in me. So and they believe in me. And that, like I said, they wouldn't push me high. They pushed me if they didn't know that I was a great fighter. And all I got to do is keep doing what I'm doing, putting the work in. I got the athleticism. It's just about the work ethic. So I'm building and I'm learning new stuff every day.
They making you put in that road work, huh?
What road work, um, constant like mid work. He constantly on me, so it's like, oh, move, 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 slip. So I'm learning so much different stuff, putting combinations together. Because last camp, I ain't too much really have a camp or a mid man. So with Jose opening his arms and letting me come in his gym to just work, he
Mm-hmm.
said, if you gonna come out here, you gonna work. If you not gonna work, don't come in my gym. So
I understand that. That's what
yeah,
you
and
know.
it
You got to be hard, and some
definitely,
coaches they kind of lackadaisical a little bit, and you can kind of slide through. But you always know them type of
yeah,
trainers that's gonna give you that work. And Jose is definitely that. I mean, I
definitely
don't know. A lot of people don't realize just how great of a boxer he actually is and was.
right.
And nobody is in better shape than him before a fight. So he can talk trash to his boxers because he's like, yeah, I done did it. So if I can do it, you can do it.
Right, he's always on me about that, and Jason is too. He's like, man, get in there. Every time I come in there, they be like, oh, baked chicken. So they get that confidence already and that humbleness to like just be in there knowing, like, man, this is what you do. You box, right? So when you get in there, be humble, be calm. Don't stay composed and things like that. So they'll do certain stuff like cut up the TV or have people pulling, yelling, and screaming while I'm sparring and little stuff like that. Keep me
It
occupied.
works. Yeah, it
Keep me
all
occupied.
helps.
Yeah. So it helped me so much more mentally. I'm just so ready and I'm just ready to show my work. Like I've been really putting in work. So it's gonna be crazy because I know that my opponent Fabian them they think otherwise, and they think I'm a step up fighter or whatever they want to call me, a B side,
Hmm.
whatever. And I'm gonna show them tomorrow that it ain't about A side or B side. It's about two men getting in that ring and showing what we can do and who gonna come out victorious and on the W, getting the W, which I'm most definitely confident and know that I will be getting that W tomorrow. So and
Yes,
what
I
it
know you will be. Especially with this other fight hanging out there. You and Roscoe make amazing fights to watch. So we definitely are looking forward to that. But we know that you do have to get through this fight, and we know that you're gonna like show out and show out because that's Tampa Bay. You're representing the Tampa Bay. You're in an area that's like got a long history of great boxers. I
Mhm.
mean, is that something that inspires you a lot?
Yes, it's most definitely do. And it's like I know it's gonna be a lot of them in the building tomorrow. And it inspires me because it's like I can imagine the opportunity. Most people don't get these opportunities so early in their career. So for me to have it so early in my career, if I know once I win and I showcase my talents and do what I have to do, I can have them, and network with others. And that's what I really want to do, network with others on my connecting and going to train with them and getting better. It's just all about getting better each day, be a better me than yesterday. That's it. So I'm just
Oh
ready
yeah.
to work with them. Like I see like Tarver and all them Signature Punch. That's another gym I was going to. Big shout out to Signature Punch, Enzo, God Body, all of them. So they put a lot on me too at
Okay.
Signature Punch, and that's networking is very great right now with that. So
Good. Now we do have some comments here. We've got Barbara Hunter, and she says, "Can you make me some chicken, boo?"
oh, most definitely. Hey, look, I can bake chicken, grill chicken, everything. You see, that's what I do. You know, so yeah, I can cook too for real. So I can't make
Yes.
chicken, but tomorrow I'm gonna give you some special baked chicken.
Okay, I'm ready for you to cook that up. I've been waiting to taste some of your food because I know it must be, I mean, amazing for you to actually be called a nickname like or moniker like baked chicken. Um,
Yeah.
let's see who else we got here. Alana. Alana says, "Hey, Score, love what you're doing, girl." Thank you, Alana. Blessings to you. And then we see Backy or Bakey Shannon. Amen to that. A side. I hate the A side and B side is dumb. We both warriors. Let's just sign the contract and show who better. All
Yeah.
right. I like that. I like that. Very much so. And then we got Kathy. She says, "Yeah, Tampa Bay represent."
Yes, ma'am.
And then, of course, we had Sarah up here in the beginning, and she just says, "Hey, Boxing Playhouse. House. Oh, thank you so much for all the loves and the shout outs. We appreciate you. Now, if you're in the Tampa Bay area and you want to catch baked chicken. That's Rufino Lewis in action tomorrow night. And he's representing TNK Boxing Promotions in this fight. You can go to creatorclash.com for more information on the YouTube influencers if you haven't already heard. And you can find out more about when the fight card starts, purchase your tickets as well. It's going to be a hell of a good time. And they also have Hot Rod Kalajic, who's representing Lou DeBella's company, DeBella Entertainment, also on the card. And that's for the professional bouts. So, I mean, it's going to be a fun night for sure. We're going to see a lot of probably giggles and laughs before we get to the real boxing. So, I'm looking forward to making it to that point
And
where I
this,
see some real action.
yeah, because actually the pro boxers, we're starting it off. So I'm about one. So I get
Oh, so I got to make sure I'm in my seat. I'm glad you
yeah.
said
And
that.
it,
I'm
and
glad
it,
you said that.
it starts at the fight starts at 4:45, but you know we're gonna be there early. But
Right.
yeah, we kicking it off. So I'm ready to kick it off and get this thing started and make everybody get up out their seats and make it
That's great.
worth their while. So they like, oh yeah, we want to stay for the next fights. After they see me fight and see
Mm-hmm.
my bout, I want them to be, yeah. So I'm gonna be
Yeah,
ready.
okay. Well, I'm glad you said that because I gotta make sure I'm in my seat on time. And you know how that can be sometimes, when you trying to, look a little good and everything, late. So I gotta make sure I'm in my seats. And let's see what they're saying. Bakey or Backy Shannon says, "I'm dropping to 168. What's some advice for my pro debut?"
Um, you say you championship. I would say go in, be humble, be patient, pick your shots. Don't try to rush. Just know that you put the work you put in, you train so hard for it. That's what you put in the ring. Don't let other people get in your head. Don't let the crowd get to you. Just lock in when you in there. You gotta block everything out and know what you work for and get that W because hey, I know you're going hard in camp. So at the end of the day, I know that you can win. You know that you can win. Put the
Right.
work in and just be patient. Don't rush it. Don't out overthrow too much. Don't reach. Don't chase. It's a lot of different. You just like I say, be humble and slow the fight down. Make them. You control the fight. Make them come to you. You make them come to you.
I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, you set the tone, you set the pace.
Yeah, you said it.
I like that too. And also, my advice is just make sure that stamina is up because
All right.
you can't even begin to have a fight in the game if you don't have that stamina ready for whatever comes your way.
And trust me, I know because my last bout, I threw myself out so much trying. I was so eager to
Yeah.
knock them out and have so much to where I was pushing up too much when I could have been more patient. I could have walked them down better. So me watching that fight over and over and over again,
Oh, you did. Okay.
yeah, and me seeing all the little smooth, slick stuff he kind of did when he pushed me out the ring and kneed me, it was like, wow, nobody really seen it, but it's a
Mhm.
part of boxing. So now it's up to me to not ever let
Well,
that.
I saw it because I was in the
So
back. I was
he
on the
said
back side
something
of the
too.
ring and on the side that he did that on. So I actually did see it, you know.
Right, and you said something about it, and they said they didn't see nothing illegal about a kick. So it's cool, you know. Like I said, I just learned the lesson that fight. It made me more mental, and I watched that fight over maybe 1,000 times.
Right.
So it's made me way more humble and different, and like I say, to pick my shots and just it's gonna be a different me tomorrow.
All right, for sure. We got Joan Sinclair, and she says, "Good luck, baked chicken."
Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love and support.
We got Brad. He says, "Get that win, my dude."
Most definitely. I'm
All
getting
right.
that win. I'm bringing it home.
Then he says, "Where can I buy that baked chicken?"
Got that baked chicken
Yeah,
right
you
here.
better
Hey,
open up a restaurant one
hey,
day. You know that if you cooking it up like that.
most definitely. Hey, Lakeland, Florida. You know that's where I'm from, Polk County. So
Yeah,
you
y'all
know,
do got some good chicken there now.
yeah,
Like
we bake
I know about that
the
little
best
shack.
chicken. Yeah, we bake the best chicken. Come on down here, Lakeland, Florida, and you get you some baked chicken. You can also just hit me up on Instagram at baked chicken underscore Lewis, and hit me up. I'll get you, make you some chicken and give you a price.
All right. So just to recap, we got the clash of the YouTubers and the influencers at Creator Clash. And at the beginning of this particular card, what we're gonna have is baked chicken, Lewis, and from another guy from this area, Boxer, Hot Rod Kalajik. They're both going to do the professional bouts, and then they'll go into the influencers at war. And what's really cool about the event is that a lot of that money will be going to charities. So
Yeah.
the influencers are doing it for worthy cause. So I think that's something that we should definitely mention as a positive for the night.
That's definitely a great thing too. And that's why I said to be in that event, being a part of this event too. I gave up some of my purse to, you know,
Yeah,
charity because
charity.
I,
Okay,
why
you're in
why
it. You're in it too. All right.
why
So
not, you know, and
why
because
not?
y'all gave me the opportunity, so why can't I give y'all a part of, you know, what I earned? So
That's right. You heard it here
only
first.
right.
That's Big Chicken. He's got a heart too.
Yeah, most definitely. Big.
Let's see what we got here. Okay, so I also wanted to mention that the 2022 Florida Boxing Hall of Fame is coming up June 17th to the 19th. And that's going to be at the Marriott St. Petersburg Clearwater location off Roosevelt Boulevard. And this is going to be an induction of people with legendary names like Shannon Briggs and
Ooh,
Kendo and David Tua, David Armstrong. I mean, names that just keep going on and on. But to get more information and to become a sponsor, you can go to the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame.com and click on sponsorship to sponsor to see the packages there. And then you can also go and book your room at the Marriott and get your tickets for the entire weekend. Friday night is going to be baked chicken. That's June 17th with T&K Boxing Promotions. Boxing card. Oh, my boy. We got a loaded card coming up. I mean, don't you think that it's like pretty amazing that we are going to have Carice, a female boxer?
mhm.
T&K is one of the only boxers in the area that really and truly puts their money in support of women boxing. So I got to send a shout out to Jesus for that. Him and Kalia have done a beautiful job of including, that type of people. So
And
and women in
I
general.
I think that's actually going to be a title fight too.
Oh, is it? Wow, I had no
Yeah,
idea.
I
Let's.
seen the picture. They both holding their titles, and then you got the other guy holding the
Oh
title.
yeah, because she's in a fight tomorrow night down in Mexico. So good luck to Carice, the Golden Child Brown, as she does her fight tomorrow night down in TJ, Mexico, in which she'll be going for her second or third title.
Third.
It'll be the third title. Wow.
Out there,
All
her,
right. So, that's going to be amazing if she brings home
oh,
those titles like she should.
she bringing it home.
Here's our flyer. We got a lot of talent on here. We see baked chicken. We got Angel Ilaraza. And then we got Taz, which is the golden child. And many more will be on the card as well. And then, of course, we're just honoring at the top of the flyer some of the inductees that will be taking part in the celebration and getting their rings on that weekend. But the fight card itself is June 17th. You can go ahead and purchase your tickets by going to tnkboxing.com and purchasing your tickets, or it's also on Eventbrite for people to purchase right now. So go ahead and get that on your calendar. If you're in the Tampa Bay area, we'll also probably have the pay-per-view ready to go as well for that night. What do you think about that show? You think you're gonna be ready for that one? I mean, it seems like an amazing.
I'm gonna be most definitely ready for that one.
We be crunk on that night too, boy. So it's like a party atmosphere and boxing family. Like, it's just amazing, and the energy is just so good.
Fighter, I think I'm going for fighter of the night again. I'm gonna get that night, but I'm gonna come out victorious. So, I'm just really
you were close last time. I'm telling you, y'all laid it down. I mean, boy, it was. I think you might get it this time for sure.
For sure, I got it this time. The way I've been working, then I'm finna get after this fight. I'm getting right back in the camp, and the way Jose done pushed me for these next 4 weeks to 6 weeks. Oh, I know it's gonna be up. I'm gonna be, outsmarting, smooth, comfortable, composed. Yeah, he's done. And I know from last time, I was thinking to myself, like, if you let me go all these rounds and I got tired after the first round and I went through all the rest of these rounds,
you really did. You found that you reached deep down. You showed that you was a pure fighter in that soul. You know what I'm saying? That makes it action packed, and it's what the fans want to see. It's much more entertaining when it's competitive like that than when somebody just get KO'd like in the first or second round.
Right. So it's like,
I like the KOs, but it's something special about when you are a fighter and you dig deep and continue to fight on.
Right. I had a great night that night. I had a good fight to me, but I knew what I did wrong, and that's why I was like, I ain't lose. I learned the lesson. So I watched it so much. I overreached. Sometimes I was throwing unnecessary things. When I knew he was out of reach, just trying to get to him, I was chasing. I was doing a lot of mental things that I shouldn't have been doing. So now that I've got all that out the way and got that out my system, and I've been working. Oh yeah, like I said, I just thank Jose and Jason them for pushing me, and most definitely my coach, my strength and conditioning coach.
Okay.
Leo Demothesis. So he keep me in shape, and I've been with him this camp. So I've been with him and Jose them this camp.
Perfect.
It's
yes, that's perfect.
Nothing should go wrong.
Yeah, that's boxing.
If anything was to go wrong, I would blame myself because I know that they've been working and making me put the work in, which I know everything gonna go right.
Hey, you are totally right, because that tutelage that you get from those pure boxers, and the training, especially when they had the experience of actually being in the ring, is priceless.
Big shout out to Chevelle Hallback too. She actually,
for real? Okay.
Came through the gym and was like, champ, and she gave me a word of advice: roll work, shadow box, get at it. Even if you don't want to do it, do it. I promise you, you're going to want to do it just because you don't want to do it. Just keep going and keep pushing because you got it. So the motivation and just the talks with her as a champ, and I know how she is and how she fights. She's a great fighter, especially for women fighting and women boxing. So it's been a long, great camp.
Yes, I'm looking forward to you fighting on both nights, both tomorrow night at Creator Clash, and also when we have that Florida Boxing Hall of Fame TNK Boxing Fight Night. June 17th.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell everybody again where they can find you on social media so they can like you and love you.
Instagram, you can find me at BakedChicken_Lewis. And then on Twitter, you can find me at JLife863. And then Facebook, Fino Lewis, FINOLEWIS. And I be posting. So those are the platforms that I mostly be on. Oh, TikTok too. Baked Chicken.
TikTok. Okay.
Yeah, Baked Chicken 1 on TikTok. So I also have that. I'm on all platforms. Appreciate everybody for supporting in and out the ring. Most definitely love the fans. Without y'all, it wouldn't be us. Y'all make us fight and push harder. Even with the comments y'all give us, whether it's criticism or whether it's y'all make us go hard. So we appreciate everything y'all do.
Well, thank you. We appreciate you as well as a boxer and putting your life and time into the sport of boxing, representing it well. And I also have to go ahead and commend you because I mean, you're not the type of boxer that turns down work. You're not the type of boxer that wants to pick and choose opponents that, are going to be easy for you. You do go ahead and choose fights, and are willing to put in that hard work to persevere. So I appreciate that as a real boxing fan.
Because the fighter I'm fighting tomorrow is 5-0. I'm one, right. But records don't matter. Once again, it's 2 warriors, 2 men going in there to handle business, and I'm definitely gonna come out on top and upset him tomorrow.
I can't wait to see that. Good luck to you, baked chicken. We'll see you tomorrow at the Creator Clash. That's at the Euclid Center. Yes.
Once again, thanks for taking your time out to interview me. Once again, big shout out to Boxing Playhouse. I love Boxing Playhouse. Y'all put so much joy in me.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We try to uplift and be positive and stay focused on boxing.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being with us.
No problem.
You can find Boxing Playhouse at Boxing Playhouse YouTube, IG, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. And we do have a TikTok, although I must admit we're not that active over there. It's mostly the honeys and the culture of boxing with Emilio over there on TikTok. But it's still interesting. Please subscribe to all of those social media outlets and show us that you love us.
Definitely.
Now, I do have one more thing to say before we let you go. You know that question? You think you know the question? Maybe. I know. I'm going to go ahead and ask it, and it is, Rufino, do you still love Boxing Playhouse?
Most definitely love Playhouse. Hey, from the start, from the jump, even with my interview with y'all at TNK, even seeing y'all before I turned pro, coming out to the pro fights, watching, I'm like, oh man, I was waiting to get on y'all interview. So when you was like, you want to interview, I'm like, heck yeah, I love it.
You did great too for your first time. I thought that was pretty impressive.
Yes, ma'am.
So you definitely got the gift of gab. That always helps for a boxer.
Most definitely.
All right, take care, Fino.
We'll too,
see you tomorrow, and good luck.
Appreciate it.
Welcome to the house, the one they talking about, word of mouth, the Boxing Playhouse, without a doubt. All the latest and greatest boxing news, that's what it's all about.